and racing in the opening Seamus Magee Plantire 4-year-old maiden race, and as they go towards the first, Hero's Rise is on the inside, jumping it alongside They Call Me Hugo. They're the leading pair. Kira is towards the outside of Gaelic Rambler as they turn across the top of the track first time and make their way towards the back straight on towards fences 2 and 3. They Call Me Hugo in the red jacket towards the outside. Towards the inside is Hero's Rise, and they're being chased back in third by Gaelic Rambler. Last of the 4 is Kerr as they go to race on down the hill now and on towards fences 2 and 3. And They Call Me Hugo with Hero's Rise going to take it together. They Call Me Hugo landing just in front, Hero's Rise in second, being followed in third by Kerr, who's on the outside of Gaelic Rambler. Continuing down the hill now, making the way on towards fence number 3 before they race into the dip for the first time. And it's Hero's Rise on the inside of They Call Me Hugo. They continue to keep company as they rise to that one, as do the pair behind, which are Gaelic Rambler and Kerr. Into the bottom turn they go, and out front with the advantage it is They Call Me Hugo with for company Hero's Rise, and they're being chased back in third spot by Kerr, and behind Kerr at the back of the field is Gaelic Rambler. Gaelic Rambler now relegating Kerr to the back spot. Turning on their way now towards the climb for the first time. They'll race up over fences 4, 5 and 6. They Call Me Hugo marginally in front now from Hero's Rise. Gaelic Rambler just relegating Kerr to the back spot as they begin to meet the rising ground now and on their way to go towards the first of the climbing fences. And out front it is Hero's Rise with They Call Me Hugo, waiting for them to reappear back into view. Up front They Call Me Hugo and Hero's Rise. They're back taking a share of the lead. Gaelic Rambler and Kerr happy to follow them for the early part of this contest as they continue on their way up the hill. And now they come towards the fence, which will mark the completion of their first circuit, 3 circuits in all contests this afternoon. They Call Me Hugo on the outside. Towards the inside is Hero's Rise. Kerr races wide of Gaelic Rambler as the quartet land out over this one. And now they race on towards fence number 6. And out front, Hero's Rise on the inside. For company They Call Me Hugo. They're as close together as they were a circuit ago. They Call Me Hugo jumps that marginally the better from Hero's Rise in second. They're being chased back in third by Kerr on the outside. And on the inside in the orange jacket is Gaelic Rambler. Turning to make the descent now and on their way down the hill, Hero's Rise the inside of They Call Me Hugo, being followed by Gaelic Rambler. Kerr just 4 as they make the descent now, bringing them on down towards the first of the descending fences. They Call Me Hugo now for the first time is going to take a fence with a clear lead, about a length in front from Kerr up on the outside. That shuffles Hero's Rise into the third spot momentarily, and Gaelic Rambler remains at the back of the 4. Down the hill they go, on their way now towards the next. Fence number 8 coming up now, just about marks the halfway point when they land over this one. They Call Me Hugo. Hero's Rise recovers position on the inside. Kerr the outer. Gaelic Rambler last to the 4. As they head now into the bottom of the track, They Call Me Hugo, this son of Sand Mason, who's being ridden by Jamie Scallon here, or son of Doyen rather. It's the Sand Mason that's in second. They Call Me Hugo is the Doyen. Hero's Rise is a son of Sand Mason, the mount of JJ Walsh for John Paul Brennan. Kerr is the Mutatir for Colin Bowe and Barry O'Neill in the colours of Walter Connors. And last of all is Gaelic Rambler, who is the mount of Jack Hendrick for Dennis Murphy, a son of Walk in the Park out of a Wingglove mare who herself won twice. So beginning the rise to make their way up the hill and on now to go towards the 7th fence from the finish, and out front as they race to go through the gap, They Call Me Hugo with Kerr the outside of Hero's Rise. Gaelic Rambler just behind them, coming to race towards the next, 7 from home. And in the centre of the track, They Call Me Hugo. Hero's Rise has come back now to take a share of the lead. Kerr slots back in third and Gaelic Rambler 4. Through the gap they go, and on their way towards the fence, which is 6 from home. It'll be the last next time. They Call Me Hugo with Hero's Rise. Right behind them is Keir and Gaelic Rambler as they begin the bend, begin the run towards the fence that'll take them to the bend. It's They Call Me Hugo. From on the inside, Hero's Rise. Kerr is beginning to take an interest on the outside, and Gaelic Rambler is last of the 4. So turning across the top of the track now, shortly making the way down the hill final time. Hero's Rise on the inside, on the outside is They Call Me Hugo. Kerr and Gaelic Ramblers, they take the descent now and make their way on towards the final 4 fences. The quartet have jumped well thus far. Jumped cleanly, but now they've got the 4 that count ahead of them, and it's They Call Me Hugo. From on the outside, Keir, on the inside, Hero's Rise. Right in behind them, Gaelic Rambler, as they go through the gap and on towards the 3rd last fence. Out front, still leading, They Call Me Hugo. From Kerr, who's one outside. Hero's Rise is on the inside, and Gaelic Rambler is right in touch behind them as they go towards the 3rd last. Coming to it now, They Call Me Hugo with Keir, who's taking a move up on the outside. A mistake there by Gaelic Rambler, who lost a little momentum at a crucial time as they now got to race into the bend. It'll bring them right-handed across towards the 2nd last fence, and into the bend they go. They Call Me Hugo on the inside. Keir for company. Gaelic Rambler is right in Keir's slipstream, and Hero's Rise just slots in last of the quartet, but 3 legs that cover them first to last as Keir for the first time puts his head in front. From They Call Me Hugo on the inside. Right there too is Gaelic Rambler, and Hero's Rise is just about a length or so behind them as they begin the climb. They're very tightly bunched, this quartet. They've jumped and travelled well throughout the contest so far, and now they're going to quicken it up the hill over the final 2 fences. This will separate them now, and it's Keir with They Call Me Hugo, Hero's Rise and Gaelic Rambler as they come to race now towards the 2nd last. Keir, Gaelic Rambler, Hero's Rise as they come to it now. Keir with the advantage over from Hero's Rise on the inside, and then comes Gaelic Rambler, and they're away from They Call Me Hugo, but Keir now is taken on by Hero's Rise, and Keir just about with the advantage, but Hero's Rise is game on the near side as they come to the last. Keir and Keir is gone, and over on the near side, Hero's Rise, who was all there anyway. He was upsides with his chance, but he had it gifted to him. Back in 2nd is Gaelic Rambler, and back in 3rd is They Call Me Hugo. Barry O'Neill just getting to his feet. Keir has up and away.